Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Tonight is Female Fridays and it's breast night in the sanctuary. And I'm very excited that you joined me. I want to just do a quick little intro into what we're going to do tonight for our meditation. I'm going to break it into about 3 sections. Our first setup is where we're going to get our energy running, ground ourselves, get our female energy running. Then we're going to take about 10 minutes to clean out the energy of both of our breasts. And then we're going to take a look at our breasts individually, one at a time. And the reason we're going to do that is because I taught a class years ago in El Segundo, and it was we were doing healing work on the kidneys. And it's the first time that I learned that each of our organs have their own personalities. So once we clean out both of the breasts together, we're going to take a look at them individually so that you can kind of see what their personalities are and what each one of them might have individual needs or requests from you. So that's how we're going to do this whole meditation. And I'm very excited to do it. I sat down and I was looking at kind of different things that we experience as spirits in female bodies that affect our breasts, and there's quite a lot of them. So tonight, I just wrote down what I could think of. For now, there may be a lot more that you think of that I don't even come up with. So there may be another breast night in the sanctuary in the future. And I will tell you right now that I guarantee you there'll be one for the bouquet also in the future, because this is a great space for us to have the freedom to clean out our female bodies. So I'm very excited about that. And I think I'll just go ahead and get started. So if you'll go ahead and seat yourself comfortably in your chair and close your eyes, place your feet hips distance apart, flat on the ground. And we're going to create a brand new grounding cord. So go ahead and let the grounding cord that you have on right now drop into the center of the planet. And find the base of your spine, create that line of energy that connects the base of your spine, and draw that line all the way down through the floor, through the dirt, through the molten lava into the center of the planet, and anchor it there. Go ahead and let your whole self be on full release as that grounding cord anchors into the center of the planet. And you can start by releasing the energies of the day. Start by letting go of all the responsibilities that you might be holding on to for the next 30 to 40 minutes. It's your time. You can remember your responsibilities when we're done, but for now, go ahead and let them slide off of you and go down your grounding cord. Start to release all the communications of the day that you had, whether they were on phone, Zoom, email, text. And if you have any energy from the day that's causing you to feel fatigued or worn out, that's just energy. Go ahead and say hello to that and start to release that. For those of you that know how to run energy, you can start running your earth and cosmic energy. And go ahead and create a great big gold sun above your head and start to collect up your energy from the week, wherever you might have left it outside of your body. Start to reclaim that, recover it, bring it into a big gold sun above your head and fill yourself in. We're going to create our female grounding now. And the female grounding is creating a tube right underneath your uterus and letting that tube drop into your main grounding cord. Which means that your main grounding cord has to be pretty wide if you think about it. I like to stretch that main grounding cord to the width of my hips so that that secondary grounding cord underneath the uterus can go right into it. And then you want to ground each of your ovaries into that uterine grounding cord. And then on your backside, you want to ground the top of your sciatic nerves into the back of your grounding cord. Good. Now, out in front of you, you have your female creative energy, and that's being generated in front of your abdomen. So you're going to put a separate grounding cord out in front of your abdomen, like another big tube. And you want to start grounding that female creative energy down to about the size of a basketball so that it's round and right in front of you. Good. All right. So now you're well grounded, and we're going to start our energy work for our breasts. And I think to start with, the best way to work this is just with one symbol to begin with for both of them, with the postulate that we're working on both breasts together. You can use the symbol of a rose or a clear circle like a bubble. Go ahead and create your choice of symbol out in front of you and ground it. And I have a number of different energies that we're going to take a look at and clean out of this symbol. I will tell you ahead of time that I'm being careful not to work through energies that might have a lot of pain or violence or things like that. I would like to ask that if you want a healing on that, to contact me after the meditation, that this meditation is for clearing certain energies. But if you've ever had an issue that you would like to have worked on, please contact me separately. Okay, so with this symbol grounded for you both breasts, the first energy that we're going to be taking a look at is medical energy. And the way that we're going to clean this out is by running gold through the circle. So you might want to start with a gold sun above the circle or the rose that you're looking at. And we're kind of just going to let that sit there and continue to fill the symbol in with gold, so that as I'm talking to you about these different energies, you can say hello to them. They can release down the grounding cord that you have on the symbol, and then it automatically gets filled in with gold. All right, so the medical energy is the first energy that we're going to say hello to. And the first energy is breast exams. Say hello to the energy of all the breast exams that you've had in your life and any energy that has been left in your breast as a result of them. In this first part, what I'm talking about is manual breast exams. And go ahead and let that gold start to fill in that symbol as you release that breast exam energy. And following manual breast exams would be mammograms. Go ahead and say hello to the energy of mammograms and let some gold clean that energy out. And as you say hello to the energy of the actual procedure of a mammogram and whatever discomfort or pain that has left in your body, I also want you to say hello to any radiation that has been left in your breasts and go ahead and ground that out. That's kind of a thick energy, that radiation energy. I'm just going to give you another moment to work some more of that out. And bring in some gold energy as that radiation releases. And the next energy would be if you've ever had biopsies or tests, go ahead and start to say hello to the energy of that and clear that energy. And also, the other thing I can see lighting up is for those of you that have had mammograms where you've had them returned with irregularities and the fear that comes with that. Go ahead and say hello to that and ground that out of your breasts. And then if you have implants, say hello to the energy of your implants and any energy that comes with the implants that has been left in your body. And then also say hello to any irregularities your breasts might have in shape or size. And ground any energy from the irregularities out. And that energy could be self-consciousness, judgment, that could be all kinds of energy. And I want to say hello to the energy of those of you that may have had a mastectomy or even a double mastectomy. Say hello to that energy and clear that out of your breast. This is going to be a great healing for you. Even though you might physically have had the breasts altered, the energy of your breast is still there, and we want to make sure that we clear that and restore it back into a balanced state. And then go ahead and say hello to the energy of any surgeries that you might have had and clean out the medical energy from surgeries, procedures. And I'm noticing some of you, it's lighting up anger. So also say hello to any anger that's getting lit up in your body and ground that with the grounding cord that you have on your body. And you want to say hello to any doctor energy in your breasts. Ground that out. Say hello to any nurses energy in your breasts. Any clinicians that might have left their energy in your breasts, say hello to that. Ground that out. And now we're going to move on to a little bit of a different topic to clean out. So I want you to make sure you fill in with gold suns. So bring lots of gold suns into the symbol that you're using for your breasts. We're going to shift from medical energy to male energy. And the first energy that I want you to say hello to is male attention. We're just going to start out easily with male attention. And go ahead and start to ground that from your symbol. And then go ahead and say hello to any male control energy, which is a little bit of a step up from attention, but control energy. And then bring in some gold suns to fill that in as you're releasing that male energy. The next male energy I'd like you to look for would be judgment. Any male judgment of your breasts, say hello to that and release it. And the next energy, which is similar to judgment, but it's got a different edge to it, would be the energy of insult. So male insult energy out of your breast. And then any male aggression. Say hello to any male aggression that you've endured and ground that energy out. And then there's a couple of other energy vibrations I'd like you to look for with men. And one is empathy, men who are empathetic with you and have left their healing energy in you. So I want you to say hello to any male healing energy. And you might want to look and see if that's something you really want to keep in your space, because it does take up your real estate for your own energy. So that might be an energy that you're ready to move out. So just look for any male healing energy. Okay, we're going to go ahead and say hello to the energy of puberty as you look at your breasts, and just allow whatever lights up when I say puberty, whatever colors or energy gets stimulated, go ahead and ground that down the grounding cord. And then if you are a mom and you nursed, say hello to your nursing energy and ground that. And then the last energy to clear from your breasts is the energy of aging. Say hello to aging, what that looks like in your symbol, and ground any foreign energy out of that. And what I'm seeing is, as you ground aging, a lot of what's coming out is your grandmother and your mother's energy and pictures about their breasts. So that's a very good thing that you're grounding that to clear that energy so that you can reset it back to your own energy. Now, we're going to fill this symbol in with gold. You don't have to reset the energy per se, because we're going to now take a look at each individual breast. But go ahead and create a great big gold sun above this symbol that you're using for both your breasts. Fill it in. And then we're going to blow up that symbol. So you can put that circle or that rose in another rose and blow that up. And now I want you to create a brand new circle. Actually, first, I want you to create a rose, and you're going to talk to Supreme Being and ask Supreme Being to ground the vibration of divine love in the rose that you create out in front of you. I want you to be able to see the vibration of divine love right now. So create a rose and let Supreme Being bring that in. We're going to be using the vibration of divine love to heal each of the breasts individually now. So out on your screen, you can create, this time we're going to use circles. Circle for the breast. Go ahead and create a circle, a graphic pie or a bubble out on your screen and ground it to the center of the planet. And the rose that you're looking at for that divine love vibration, we're going to arc that vibration in the rose, that color, into the circle that you have for your left breast. We're starting with the left breast on purpose. And so go ahead and start running divine love through that breast. And while you're doing that, I want you to take a look at the personality of this breast. What is that personality like? And while you're healing it, I'd like you to open up a dialogue with your left breast and start to ask it what it would like from you. And look to see, does it look like your left breast is in communication with your right breast? We're going to actually do a healing on the communication between both of them in a minute. But before we start that, you might just look to see for yourself if they look like they're in communication before we do that. What you're going to do now is draw a circle to the right of the circle that you're working on right now, and that circle will represent your right breast. And we're going to draw a line, a simple line connecting one circle to the other circle, and this is how we're going to work on the communication between the two breasts. We're going to bring that line up to gold. And you can ground that circle to the right, ground that to the center of the planet, and start saying hello to the personality of your right breast. And what is that personality like? And of course, any energy that you notice that is not in affinity with you and your body and where you want to set the energy of your breasts, just keep saying hello to it and grounding it. Just giving you a few more moments to release energy from that right breast. And to wrap everything up, you can ask Supreme Being to help make sure that your breasts are both filled with love, and take a moment and let yourself experience that healing. Maybe bring in some gold suns of acceptance. All right. Beautiful. Go ahead and put both of those circles representing your left and your right breast and the line between them, connecting them. Put them in a rose, blow them up. Create a gold sun above your head and call your energy back again from the week. And bring that great big gold sun in through the top of your head and fill up all the cells of your body with gold. And when you're all filled up, you can come on out of trance and open your eyes. You did a wonderful job. Wonderful. The energy is so lovely right now. Good job. I just have one announcement right now, and that's next Wednesday night is my goddess class. We'll be working with the energy of Athena, goddess warrior, Aphrodite, love and sexuality, and Hebe is eternal youth. So those are the energy vibrations that we're going to be working with next Wednesday night, taking a look at our past goddess lifetimes and bringing that information and energy forward for us into present time, and then working with those vibrations of the three goddesses that I picked. So I look forward to that class next Wednesday. I hope you'll join me. And we have one more healing in the sanctuary. That is Get Up and Go for Enthusiasm, and that will be Monday night, the 27th. So I want to thank you for joining me tonight. This was a lot of fun, and I plan on doing more female meditations. Like I said, we have one for the bouquet in the future, and if you have any suggestions or ideas for me, I'd love to hear them. Thank you. I got my eyes on you. Have a lovely evening and a wonderful weekend. Thank you for joining me. Good night.